Okay, I want to show you here how to find break even for a function. You can find x-intercepts with your graphing calculator. You don't need to be factoring necessarily, especially when your numbers are large numbers like this. So the profit for a product is given by p of x equals negative 15x squared plus 1950x minus 60,000, where x is the number of units produced and sold. How many units give break even? That is, give zero profit for this product. So they're telling us to make the profit zero, the p of x zero. So the setup on the problem is this. And we will go from there to the graphing calculator. So go to y equals. What I'm going to do is make a y1 equation be this equation, and a y2 equation be this one. So let's put that in. And make sure you don't put too many zeros. And there you go. And then y2 is going to be equal to 0. Let's just go ahead and graph this the way it is. We may not even be able to see it on our screen because we have a standard screen right now from negative 10 to 10, negative 10 to 10. So let's go ahead and look at our table of values. It looks like it's quite a ways before we see any positive numbers. Okay, so maybe we can go then to our window settings, and let's go from let's say 100 to 300. I'm just trying something out here. I'll count by 20s on my scale, and then you can hit zoom, and 0 is going to give you the zoom fit. It'll fit as much vertically in as it can for your X constraints. And it looks like we need to move our window back this way a little bit more. So let's go back to window, and let's go from, let's say, 25 to 200. We're just kind of spitballing this really. And we'll do a zoom 0 again, which is the zoom fit. And now you can see where it's peaked and then comes back through. So we'll be able to find what we need to find there. Let's do a zoom again. There's a zoom box, and you can move your cursor where you want it to be. Okay, where you want it to be. Let's say we start at this corner, and then hit enter, and then you move over and up until you reach the antipodal corner of where you want to make your graph. Okay, and then hit enter. It will regraph it where whatever you put in that zoom box is going to be your new window. So now we have a nice clear graph where we can see where that has gone through the y equals 0 graph, or the x intercepts. So let's go ahead and do a second calculate, and we want intersect. You'll see that it hops from the first curve, which is y1, to the second curve, which is y2, and guess, well, you can get this to move over closer to the x-intercept that you first want to find, and you'll see when you hit enter again that cursor hops onto that, and you have 50 units would give you 0 profit. So x equals 50 units, gives 0 profit or break even. And then we do it again. Second, calculate the intersection, and we move this over this way so that we get closer to the other intersection. So the calculator knows which intersection we want. Enter, enter, enter. There you go, and it looks like 80. So X also equals 80 units, which gives 0 profit.